Hi guys, so today I'll be reviewing a wig that I got from a new hair company called Yolova. I got tired of AliExpress because of my last purchase that was like really disappointing. So I did some research and I found this new company. I am in love. Now, first of all, their shipping was on time. Their service is phenomenal. And I think whenever you do a first time purchase, they send with you a hot comb, which I think is really essential. Now, as you can see from the packaging, it's just amazing. They have wig caps. They give you also a card which says thank you and welcome, and it has a really nice message on it. So that alone gets me to know that I'm definitely going to be purchasing from this company again. Now, as you can see in the package, the hair is packaged. This package has been packaged properly, not only just with the bubble wrap, but also the fact that the hair is in a nice lovely silk bag with their brand logo on it. And then once you open the hair, again, it's packaged nicely in another plastic, so you know your hair is secured and your hair is good. Now, as you can see the lace right through that, you can see that it's already been bleached or somewhat bleached. Now, when I pull the hair out, you can see the texture is just amazing. This is really nice and silky and beautiful. Just everything about like my first impression of the wig was really good. So that is number one. Another thing that this company has is it allows you to pay in 4 installments. So they have multiple pay options. They have PayPal, credit card, and they give you 2 options where you can pay the money in 4 installments. I think this is really good for anybody who wants to purchase a really good wig. However, they don't have the money to pay down on it right away. So this is definitely, I think, a really good company to shop with. Again, this is my first time and my first impression is amazing. This is the hot comb that they sent me. Now, I was actually really happy because my hot comb itself, the plugging is a bit different and I always have a problem plugging it in. The thing with the hot comb that they sent me is that the cord is very short, and it doesn't heat up as hot as mine. Now I'm just washing the wig and preparing it. I did put it to dry overnight and now I'm just prepping it. And as you can see, the hair has been pre-plucked, so I don't have to do any of that. Everything is perfect. Right now all I'm doing is I'm just gonna flat iron it and make sure that everything is all good. Again, I'm showing you how well the front part is also properly pre-plucked because I'm going to be doing a front part. So here I'm just prepping the hair. I'm using my wax stick, and as you can see the difference between using a hot comb on one side of the hair, you don't want your hair to be looking bulky, so that is why I go in with my hot comb and my wax stick. And here I'm just literally flat ironing the entire hair. I always like to take my time. Just look at that wig, it's so bouncy and beautiful. And then this is the final product, the final look. I always like to take my time with my wigs to make sure that they are nice and ready before I put them on my head. Okay guys, so now I'm just gonna do my wig cap, which I'm gonna use the pack from one of the caps from what they sent me. Now I'm gonna do a really nice wig cap this time. Also, most times when I do my wig cap, I definitely like to put some form of like edge control on my edges because I find that the oil from the edge control definitely helps to like prevent any type of hair removal once I'm trying to remove my wigs. I'm just gonna go in with my Dubro oil to oil my scalp so that while it's under the wig, it is nice and moist. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my wig cap. And I'm gonna come right down to my ear tabs. Ow! This scissors is not the best scissors in the world, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the same for the other side. Not cutting off too much because you don't want to cut off too much. Now, something else that I'm going to be doing, which I don't normally do, but I want to try it this time because I want to keep this wig on for a long time or for a good while. I'm going to actually sew the back part of the wig cap to my head. Now I'm gonna go in, and a method I learned from actually watching other people's video who have watched Arrogante's video is to use glue itself to actually glue your wig cap. So instead of using the got2b spray or a spray, use the glue itself. So I end up using both or just the glue because once the wig cap is stuck to your head, I find that that helps with the method a lot more. So go ahead with your glue and just rub it into the cap. Yeah, so once you put that glue there, I go in with my got to be spray sometime just to give that extra hold. And then I will leave it to dry. Spray. And then I literally just sit however long it needs to take, like probably 15-20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes if I have to, so that it dries really good onto my skin. So I'll come back once it's dried and I'll show you guys what I mean. Okay guys, so now my wig cap is dried. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my foundation. So there's normally a specific foundation that I use, and it's basically whatever really blends with my skin, and I like to do this before I cut the wig cap off. I usually just make a T because I'm doing a center part. If you're doing a side part, or if you want to get the whole wig cap, then you can go ahead and do that. But I don't like to do the whole wig cap if I'm just doing like a center part. So I'm just gonna go in and then blend it out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get my wig. I've already done inside with my foundation, but one thing I can say with this wig is it looks already like it's been bleached. So like it's all ready and bleached and good to go. This hair company is really amazing. Whoever is doing the brand, who's behind the brand, they did their research and they are doing amazing. So now I'm gonna put this on my head, and as you can see, it fits my head. Now it is quite long than how I wanted it, but I don't think I want to cut. I look like somebody's arm. One thing I can say about this hair, it is bouncy. It is bouncy and full, unlike the last wig that I had. This is really bouncy. I don't remember if it's a 180 or 250 density, but it feels really good. And I did go ahead and I trimmed a little off. I didn't really cut it, I just trimmed a little off because I wanted to give more like a bob look and not like an auntie look. So yeah, I didn't really touch the back because you know the back is already all short. So yeah, I just did that, and I think I'm just gonna go in to install it now. As for the middle, I want it to be a lot more defined. Just gonna part it. All right, so you really have to take the extra lace off because I find it really does make the hair look a lot weird. So you have to take off whatever lace needs to be taken off. At first I felt as if I was like really ruining the hair, but no, you have to allow the wig to fit your hair like it should so that it can look real natural. So don't take too much hair off, but just make sure you're taking the right amount of from the sides off so that it can end up looking like a real hairline. So right now I have the perfect amount of lace and hair for my sideburns. And then yeah, so now the hair is all good, it's all set, it's all ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and do my glue now. So you want to do like 2 to 3 layers. I just use my fingers because I find that it helps to spread the glue a lot better. Once you do that, I just sit for like 2-3 minutes so that it can kind of start to dry but not dry fully, and then I'll go in with my my strap to hold it down. Partially dried, yeah, it's perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and put my hair down. You want to make sure you put everything to the hairline. Now I'm gonna get my comb and just kind of like comb it back into the glue. I want it to be giving scalp, like seriously. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna remove my baby hairs that I'll be using. I think this amount is perfect for my baby hairs, maybe even too much. Okay, so once you remove your baby hair, this is where you're gonna get your got to be spray. and you are gonna literally spray the entire perimeter of your hair. And yes, it will start to run, and that is fine. You can make sure your hair is exactly how you want it before you put it on. Mine is firmly on, securing my wig, and you want to leave this on for a good chunk of time because you really want the lace to melt and you really want it to come out looking really good. So I like to keep this on for, I'll just go do what I have to do, and then once I remember and I'm ready to fix my hair, I'll come back and take it off. So once my wig is all dried, I go ahead and I remove the excess lace from the front. You want to make sure you cut as close to your hairline as possible. Always start off with a scissors, and if possible end with a razor, just to give it more of a jagged edge rather than the scissors. If you like using the scissors, just keep like moving so it will give it more of a jagged look. Now I'm just using my small flat iron to curl my baby hairs. Now this was recommended by Tae, as it makes sense because when you curl the hair in the direction you are going to be making your swoop, I find that this helps me to make my baby hairs very easier. So this is a method that you can definitely try when installing your wigs, or even if you're doing your own edges. I feel like it really works. Look at that. That is laid down. Oh my gosh. Ah! This is so nice. I like my edges are nice. So this is what I'm talking about. The longer you keep, you know, something on, and once you use your got-to-be spray, this can really help to melt your lace into your skin. Now this looks really, really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take my hair. The only thing is this little thing here. I'm gonna cut that off. So now I'm gonna just go in with my comb and my flat iron because I don't want to have a grandma bob. I want it to look real nice and sleek. Go back in with my wax stick, whatever wax stick it is that you use. Go back in right on the top of your hair. If you spraying your hair sheen on the flat comb, this is a method I saw Slayed by Jordan doing, and it literally helps to keep the hair down and it looks shine while you're doing so. So this is something I'll definitely tell you guys to try. Now I'm just gonna take my powder concealer. Well, it's not really a concealer, it's a contour, but I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna go in for the center of my hair. This is something that I saw Slayed by Jordan use on YouTube. I really love him. He's one of my go-to hairdressers that I watch when it comes to like installing wigs. So he said it's better to use like a powder contour because the cream one kind of looks like unnatural. So just go in with a powder contour. Let's talk about growth, and let's talk about how I've grown when it comes to installing wigs. There are still a few things that I want to get perfect, but let's talk about this bob. Let's look at this bob. All me say is nobody can talk to me again, because I finally got the bob that I want. Been wanting. Hi guys, so this is actually the final look of the wig, and let me tell you something. I am literally, I'm blown away. Now this is one of the best service and hair that I've ever bought ever since I've been buying wigs, which it's been more than over a year since I've actually started buying wigs and getting to install them myself. This installation was so seamless for me because I've done it so much time. I did a few things that are a bit different this time. I was patient, and everything about this hair company is so fabulous. One thing I could say is their service is great, the shipping was fast, the hair looks good, the packaging was good. I'm definitely gonna look forward to working with this hair company. Well, again, I'm talking about working like they paid me. This was I bought this thing myself, right? But I'm definitely gonna be purchasing from this company again just because of how good they make me feel. This bob is so amazing. I've been always wanted like a black bob wig that looks good and feels good, and this is it. The way I did the installation was amazing. This wraps up my video. I really hope that you guys like this video and like this install, and if you're a beginner or an intermediate or even a pro. If you have tips that you can share with me, go ahead and let me know below. And if you see some things that you want me to clarify, please go ahead and leave the comments below. I am in love with this hair and I really hope you guys are too. So thank you guys for coming back to my video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.
But you gave it back.